I'm gonna show you how to carry with Fanny. And we're going in with a straight cable straight from the base directly onto Jawhead. And that's the first tip. So tip number 2. What an unfortunate event! Could this mean a comeback for the enemy?
Welcome to Mobile Legends!
So first off, we're gonna get our blue buff and look for the enemy roamer in the minimap. And that's the first tip. As we can see, he's not with a marksman babysitting him in gold lane, so he's probably with a jungler right now. So we're more likely to succeed in ganking top lane rather than invading the red buff. So we're ganking Clint on top lane, landing just right in front of him. He tries to escape, but we cable back and forth even towards the tower to finish him off. So we're just gonna take this gold crab real quick before TPing back to base and returning to our farm in the jungle. So we're gonna go take our red buff and our golem with a straight cable here. And while we're taking the jungle creeps, it's the perfect opportunity to watch the map and scan for enemies. And true enough, there's something going on at bottom lane. It is our own Jawhead with Hanabi versus the enemy's Jawhead. And as you can see in the minimap, the enemy's Jawhead is very low and we could probably kill him by chasing him down, but that would take too much time and energy, so we're better off, way better off, with taking this turtle instead. And we also got the tier 1 turret at bottom lane. I wanted to invade the enemy jungle here, but nobody's been visiting top lane and Moskov is all alone, so I'm gonna take this blue buff real quick before lending a hand. Looking at the minimap, I got worried because Moskov health is very low. Hylos is chasing him and he overextends, but we're just gonna ignore him because our real target is Clint. That should delay his farm as any marksman is a threat in the late game. And it seems like we're gonna be able to get this Hylos for the double kill because of his bad positioning. He overextended by chasing Moskov. So tip number 2, most of the time it's not worth it to chase. Nana's pushing mid, so we're gonna defend for now, but Jawhead is invading our jungle, so we are not gonna allow that. And he's right beside the wall and it's a perfect place for a wall spam. We need to defend our territory and Fanny is more than capable of handling almost all hero that invades. Now after taking this red buff, we're heading over to the enemy blue area because something might happen there, and Alpha's position is revealed and we're going after him. He's our target now. So we're going in, marking him with 1 Primarch, 2 Primarchs, and Hylos stuns us just right before we're about to ult Alpha, delaying us for a few seconds, but we were able to hunt Alpha down. Energy is low, so we're gonna back off and signaling Hanabi to back off as well. We don't want to overextend and lose our lead. That's why our teammates are pushing mid, and we're just gonna take this blue buff for a potential fight at mid, but Jawhead is here. He's still trying to invade despite the gold and level difference, so we should be able to quench this invasion. Something's about to happen at mid. That Jawhead invasion delayed us, but we should be able to get there in time. And the clash is starting, and we're gonna cable in with a 3L cable. Landed perfectly on Nana, cable to the walls, and another 2 cables to chase Hylos. They got our Lu Yi, but we were able to take down Hylos and Nana. 2-for-1 trade in favor of our team. Okay, now is a good time to take down the turtle, and I'm signaling the team to help. Moskov is here, but the enemy Jawhead is here as well. He's targeting me. I'm just gonna back off a bit while my allies are dealing with the enemy Jawhead. I didn't recall there yet because I wanted to secure this turtle with retribution, and you'd never want the enemy jungler to steal the turtle you worked hard for. Now I'm looking to gank Clint, that's why I'm zipping through to the top lane, but Jawhead already took care of him, so we're just gonna TP back to base and get our red buff and probably push or invade afterwards. And seems like they're gathering at mid, so there's a potential for a clash there, and indeed they're fighting already, so we're gonna make our way over there, and we're gonna make our entrance with a 3L cable, and we landed perfectly on Nana again, and we're able to take her out. And during that entire encounter, we don't have a blue buff, that's why our energy ran out so quickly, so we're just gonna head out, TP out, and defend this bottom lane. I'm eyeing on Alpha there. He's not showing on the map anymore, but he might be in this bush, and indeed he is here. We ran out of energy so quickly because we don't have blue buff, but we are not afraid. We are gonna duke it out with this Alpha in this slug fest, and we came out on top, and that was a very close call. And there might be another clash again by the enemy's red. So we're just gonna take our blue buff to prepare us for a potential fight. And the next item we're gonna get is the Bloodlust Axe so that we can sustain more during team fights as we are getting more and more team fights. And we're heading in blindly with a 4-5 cable and we found Clint. He's all alone. We unleash our entire combo upon him, but we missed our first kill, but nevertheless our teammates were able to finish him off. And now we're fighting Alpha for this red and we are able to secure it with retribution and we skedaddle out. Now bottom lane is being pushed by Jawhead and we are gonna defend it And we're going in with a straight cable straight from the base directly onto Jawhead. With Moskov's help, we were able to take him down easily. And Jawhead is alone at top and the enemy team is chasing after him. So we're just gonna take our buff and then head over there. Alpha showed himself by the turtle as well as Nana and Clint. Jawhead initiates and killed Nana, and we are gonna initiate at mid as well. We landed perfectly at the center, but Clint dashes forward, a costly mistake for him. I was about to recall back to base when I saw the turtle is up, but it's almost 8 minutes now. I could have waited for the Lord to spawn, but I couldn't resist free shield golden XP for our team. And Jawhead is here again. He's actually targeting me and committing to this fight, even though Hanabi is with me, so we're just gonna chase him down. Secured the kill and Hanabi secured the turtle. We are leading right now 21 versus 4 kills. We still have our mid tier 1 turret and all the tier 1 turrets of the enemies were already destroyed. Plus we're applying pressure now to the mid tier 2 turret, with Jawhead and Hanabi hacking away at the turret, and Jawhead was able to secure it. Now it all erupted into a team fight. Jawhead already killed Alpha and Hanabi killed Hylos as well, so there's no target left for me except for Nana. But I made a mistake in the cable, so I'm just gonna back out and get this blue buff, push mid, then defend bot, then secure the Lord. But then I saw our very own Jawhead going to bot, probably to defend. So we're just gonna try to invade this enemy blue and wait for enemies to show up. And we're initiating on Alpha. He stuns us mid-air. We're surrounded by 3 enemies, but we cable back to burst Alpha down. And we were able to escape safely. And now we're going for the Lord, but we need to take this Lethal Wanderer first. It's helpful to have vision. And I'm signaling the team to come and help. And Moskov is here already. And now I'm signaling the team to check the bushes by the enemy blue because we don't want any surprise retribution. And Jawhead is here as well. He's targeting me again, but I cabled towards the direction where Moskov skewered him. What an unfortunate event. Could this mean a comeback for the enemy? They got our Hanabi, but Yu Lee was able to secure the Lord for us. The enemy just invaded the red. We just respawned and the Lord has already spawned. It's just Alpha and Clint and they are severely malpositioned. That's why Jawhead was able to take down Clint and Yu Lee Alpha. So we're not even needed there. Now we're just gonna get our blue buff to get ready for a potential clash at mid because Lord is there, and indeed they're gathering by the tier 2 turret. Now I'm just waiting for my teammates. Jawhead went ahead to initiate and we're going in as well, and we were able to burst down the enemy Jawhead. So now we're just gonna back out and take the enemy blue and keep the pressure on by pushing mid. And now we finally got our immortality, and we got hit by Nana's ultimate twice, and look at the damage. So I'm gonna buy a magic defensive item and apply some more pressure by pushing mid. Nana's very low, so we're going in after her. We unleash our entire combo, but she still has her second life. Moskov is charging his ult for Nana, but he fired at the opposite direction. So I have to go in and finish the job, but I was too late and I got hexed and the enemy is ganging up on me, popping my immortality. Now we're trying to escape and we were able to get out safely. Now the enemy Jawhead is pushing top, so we're gonna defend after we regenerate our health. It seems like he already retreated, but he shows himself lurking by our blue, and he indeed is taking our blue. But he's targeting me again and we fight back. Was not able to hit him much, so we're just gonna change our target from Jawhead to the blue buff and let our teammates handle him. Now Hylos is coming here, but he couldn't do anything. So he backs out while our teammates are chasing after him, and we back out as well, TPing back and then going for this Lord, which Moskov already is attacking, and we got airborne there, and Alpha is just lurking, lingering around with Clint, but Jawhead is keeping him at bay, and we were able to secure this Lord, and we're going after the enemy with low health, chasing after Nana who already popped her second life, and we're going in for Clint to get the double kill. Now Hylos is low, and could we get the triple kill? No, and Moskov was able to take Hylos away. Now we're pushing and the Lord has spawned. Could this be our final push? Hey, if you like this, I have more video commentaries like this in this playlist. If you want to know how to play Fanny, check out this playlist that contains various tutorials to meet your various needs. See you there, and thank you.